simple thing. It's a bar pour. We use them every day. We buy them frequently to replace the old ones that don't work.
And not even with his anger.
And this is the kind of thing that's going to break me.
Wait, don't destroy it.
I'm going to make this work if it's the last goddamn thing that I do.
Come on, you're going to hurt Murphy.
Oh, Murph.
You scared him.
He's all right. He'll live.
All right, anyway.
I'm not giving up.
Oh.
Why don't you go ahead and start it off?
All right, everybody. Well, welcome to episode 6. Wow, this is the 6th week we've been doing this episode. And things are going really well, obviously.
Wait.
Hold on. Oh, because this is how you're supposed to have to put it together in this day and age.
See, it pops.
No, they got to go back.
I mean, we're on the front lines of the trade war with China.
Yeah.
I don't take sides politically.
Is there anyone locally that makes plastic?
They sent us cheap junk before, and now it's gotten so much.
I knew it. I knew with all your anger and force. Although these are plastic, and I'm sorry, but you know what? I think it's good plastic. All right, you got it. Great. I'm not going to go through that every time.
This doesn't screw.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 6th episode of the Barncast. I'm Jenny, and this is
Nick.
And we're very happy to be here this week. It is spring. Yeah. Okay, so you guys.
All right, so.
This is big news. Last week we had one sponsor, and this week we have two. This
so
is
we're going to
incredible.
acknowledge both our sponsors. First, we'd like to acknowledge our original first sponsor.
Yes, the
Farmer's Wife in Incomedale, New York. Fantastic brick-and-mortar
food.
restaurant and catering. Fantastic place. A real asset to the Hudson Valley, Columbia County, and obviously the Berkshires.
And we have a drink. We also get
featuring one of their
preserved kumquats. They're so tasty.
The Farmer's Old Fashioned.
Yep.
Why? Because it's the Farmer's Wife. We go there, drink the Farmer's Old Fashioned.
And it's very popular, and everyone loves it. I am not.
So thank you to the Farmer's Wife for your continued support. We got to look at the copy. We got new copy.
I got to look at the copy for our new big sponsor, which is
Chestnut Woodworking and Antique Flooring Company. They've got a lumber yard in Cornwall, right next to the Mohawk ski area. They've got a showroom in Kent at the Kent Barns. So it must be a few barns.
Yeah.
They're in a barn too.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And they sell antique wood. They offer antiques, eco goods, unique finds.
Yeah, no, they're great. Definitely check them out.
And I believe it's Chestnut Bob.
Yeah, Chestnut
right?
Bob.
And Gina.
Yes, and
right?
she also does tarot readings there and sells essential oils, which, is my favorite thing.
Are you telling me that I can go here to this barn and I can buy wood products, unique finds, and have my future and present
I think so.
addressed?
It's a little bit of everything, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we're very happy to have them as sponsors.
Yep.
We thank them for their continued support.
Very much.
Rock on, Chestnut Woodworking and Antique Flooring Company.
Thank you.
How does my hair look? Because in the last one, it was so bad. It's still bad, isn't it?
See, the thing is,
Am
when
I
everyone
go without the hat, it's too late.
No, wear the hat because now it's hat head.
But it looked like I had like a gray broom that was shoved up underneath the hat.
The worst part, and I'm not kidding about doing these shows, and I'm happy that we do it in video, but every time that we look, I want to just engage in the beautiful art that we're making. But instead, I become fixated on certain shadows,
flaws,
and all of my flaws, and then I get ill. But now that I've shared them with everyone, I feel better. Because the minute you share it,
you own it,
and you can walk.
All right,
so
well,
that's it.
We have like 8 million miles to cover today. There's
so
much going on.
Let's get through it.
I think we should go over the schedule because it's going to be crazy.
Let's start with the schedule this week.
And all right, so Wednesday, open mic as usual. Maybe I'll get this done by Wednesday, and this announcement will serve for this Wednesday.
For Thursday.
By the way, hold on. I want to cover this. I want to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
People, we're open Wednesday through Sunday from 5 p.m. on for dinner. You can come in any day of the week. Have a bite.
It's true.
Buzz off, stay for the show, whatever. In fact, one of the great treats is coming Thursday, Friday, or Saturday when we have a band playing. You come in early, you grab a bite, and you might catch the sound check.
Which is amazing. Usually you'll catch...
It's like a free little show.
It's a free little show. And if you can't stay, you got to get home to the kids or take the kids home. You saw a little clip of someone fantastic.
Or your knitting club is meeting, or you have to have dialysis or whatever's going to happen that night. You can still get a taste.
You can get a taste. And also, warm weather... is happening. I mean, we want it to be a little warmer, but our outside seating is available pretty soon.
That's right.
And there's just a
Well,
really nice vibe.
It's available now. We put the tables out. The
Yeah,
tables
it's available.
Are out,
It's available now, and it's a really nice environment to come and
Murphy just hacked.
enjoy. Yeah, I know.
Murphy's in studio with us today.
In studio,
barn.
we will
with
always
us.
have a dog on the Barncast, whether it's one or all four, but someone from our clan and family will always be here. All right, so this Thursday is a great band.
Thursday, the Wolff Sisters,
The Wolff
first time
Sisters,
playing here.
First time here. They're a trio of excellent singers, but they're performing with a full band this week.
I saw a picture. They have three sisters. Are they actual sisters?
I'm not sure if they're actually related.
Are they actual wolves?
They
I asked this last time.
Yeah, I know. We can dig deeper with that. I think one is like trans wolf. I'm not sure, but
Oh no!
is that bad?
What if one is?
I don't know, man. I'm transing from wolf to human.
I know you can't say anything anymore, but we will.
I think that's okay.
All right. So
but
Wolff
yeah,
Sisters,
they're great. Gritty, folky, melodic, acoustic, based rock. How's that? But that's it's sometimes there's so much music to describe and so much we have here, but I think I got it. And then
Thursday night, $10. Show at 8:00.
Yep. So that's a great band to come and check out this Thursday. Friday night. Incredible. I cannot say more good things about this woman, and her husband is performing. But Jenna Nicholls, songstress extraordinaire, sings like a bird. She sings like Billie Holiday, but then sings like Loretta Lynn in the next song. She's incredible.
We might even play more than one clip from her this week because we love her so
She's
much.
that good. Do not miss Friday night. And her husband, Brendan O'Shea, is a beautiful Irish folk singer. He's going to be opening up for her. I'm sure they'll do a duet together, too. They played here once before. Fantastic night of music.
Right.
Don't miss.
We'll let her speak for herself. We're going to roll a clip here from Jenna's last show where she's being backup vocals with Mick Lynch, who played an opening set for her. Actually, it was a middle set. He's played in between. She played a set.
Yes.
Then Mick. Then she did another one. So I'm going to play a clip from that, and we may...
Actually, that's not true, but...
Yeah, it is. She played. She'd take a break. Mick played a few songs, and then she came back up, and he joined her for backup vocals.
You know what? I think you're right.
I know I'm right.
Sorry. All right.
Holy Moses, lead me home, hold me close, don't let me go. In my mind I've lost my way, in your arms I long to stay. Shelter me from the rain under your wing. I'm home again. Save me once, come save again. Show me the way, show me the way, and my sweet consolation is to have you lay me down with no words of hesitation. Keep my feet on the ground. Here I am, my white sail raised, my anchor drawn above the waves. Take the wheel, you guide the way, my dawn will come, but not today. And my sweet consolation to have you lay me down with no words of hesitation. Keep my feet on the ground. But my sweet consolation is to have you lay me down with no words of hesitation. Keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Keep my feet on the ground. Yeah, keep my feet on the ground. Thank you guys so much.
Saturday is Grain Thief.
Grain Thief, great band, good
String
time.
band from Boston, 5-piece string band from Boston. They're incredible. They played here a few months ago. The place was packed. I think it's
Right.
going to be warmer this weekend. It'll probably be more packed. So come down for them. $10, 8 p.m. Great show. And that's it. And
That's
then
it.
Sunday is always karaoke, which
That's
has
right.
been more and more crowded every week. Everyone's coming down. That's a pretty cool Sunday night. That it is.
It is.
Everyone coming out on, sometimes you want to bunker in Sunday night, but everyone's been coming out. New people all the time. It's fresh and welcoming
And also,
it's
if
fun.
nobody's tried karaoke, you really should. It's good for the humors, for the
It's
liver.
good for the soul. You let things out. I mean, I don't do it, but I'm a schmuck. So come down and check that out. And there's no cover. There's just one item minimum. Everyone.
Make it 2.
Make it 2, but I'm going to really lay the whip down for 1. Thank you. Because we have to survive, people.
And pick the whip up.
So that's it. That's our...
Pick the whip up. If you laid it down, you wouldn't be whipping them. You
No,
lay
I'll
down the
pick,
law.
I'm going to lay down the
whip.
law. No.
Look who's here.
Sometimes we have a drop-in
Richard!
guest. And today we have Rick Curtis.
You coming to sit down?
Rick, just come on.
Come on.
Grab a seat. Or
Grab a seat.
you don't even have to. You can just stand. We're just doing our podcast and you
There,
stepped
it's squatting.
in. So it's nice to see you. This is Rick, everybody. We love Rick. He's helping out. He's working here. So he's an employee of the barn, and he is a wonderful performer. Speaking of karaoke, Rick is like the king.
What do you think about karaoke?
Yeah, give us a little...
About it. Why do you like coming down to it? Tell it from your heart. Why?
Well, because you guys run the place.
Thank you. He's seriously the
Just like family,
sweetest.
that's all.
But like the first time you came, Rick, you felt, because you've been coming back, so
Yeah.
you felt welcome and at home.
Very welcome. Yes.
First time.
Really?
Right from the get-go.
First time, no, not really.
Oh, all right. Second.
Second.
That's
second
all right.
time, yeah.
The first
you were
can
kinda
be.
giving me that evil
the
eye.
evil
that
eye, I
stink
understand.
eye, Yeah, no.
No, I
I don't
wasn't.
know.
He's kidding. He held Murphy, I remember, on the
Yeah,
couch.
Murphy was just see?
There he is. Oh, I can't handle it. Oh, my God. Is this not...
There you go.
We had a whole bit with these.
Oh, Rick. Yeah, so...
We did finally get him in.
We got it in, but we were having a tough time getting the spout in.
We think that the...
Oh, that helps. All right, so
Rick, we love you. Thank you.
I love you too.
downstairs. All right, everybody. Say goodbye to Rick.
Bye, Rick.
All right, so that's this week.
Yeah.
Right? In a nutshell. It's this week in a nutshell. I'm in a nutshell.
We're going to do a bunch of things this week on the show. So we don't have a guest today, but we're going to be going out in the field, as they say.
We are going to go out in the field very soon. What should we jump to next? Should we just do some housekeeping, get through all the segment announcements?
Yeah.
Should we go off?
Let's
Go
do the
nuts?
segment announcements.
So I feel like going nuts.
Yeah, what's that I hear?
Hey,
wait a minute.
uh,
Oh, God. It's time for
The Moss Report.
Each week, we go out into the field, wherever he might be, and listen to Slink Moss tell us his whereabouts, his days, what have you. It's funny. It's enchanting. It's lovely. It's Slink.
This is the Moss Report for April 10th, and I'm in the beautiful little village of Copake, New York, at the Copake General Store, and I'm looking out at the clock, and I'm looking across the street at the old Copake Inn, which used to be nicknamed the Zoo, and I'm drinking some delicious coffee, and I'm listening to this song they've got on here by The Cure. I love that song, and I'm still here at the Copake General Store, and I'm here with the proprietor. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Sung Soo, and I opened Copake General Store just about over a year ago. So we've been here for about a year and 3 months.
It's so great to be here, and I will check back in really soon. Bye.
Thanks, Link. Always a treat.
Now, all right. So this week, Sandy writes in from Butte, Montana, and she has got a doozy for you. I mean, this is funny. Butte, butts from Butte. No,
It is funny.
Dear Dr. Jones, I've always felt a little less than myself, and I want to really change it up. I've been thinking about buttock augmentation. Should I do this? Well, let's see what Dr. Jones thinks about the butt from Butte.
This has to be, without a doubt, one of the single strangest questions I have ever been asked in my vast 6-week tenure dispensing sage advice on all matters pertaining to life, love, whatever. When I read a question such as this, I try to picture how the moron who would ask such a question finds their way home at night, much less makes it through the day, holds down a job, or doesn't drown when they look up to see where all that water's coming from when it rains. But knowing that the world is full of all manner of dullards, I feel I must make an effort to at least attempt to contain my utter contempt and answer your question as if it didn't come from someone with an IQ somewhere between a wombat and a houseplant. So my answer to you is this. Ever since the dawn of time, whether you believe in evolution or an almighty and all-powerful God, those forces have seen fit to supply us with the requisite amount of buttocks, which is 2. I mean, what kind of a moron wants to augment what nature gave you with a third buttock? On the face of it, it's a logistical nightmare. Chairs are built with 2 cheeks in mind. Try shopping for pants. I can hear it now. Angelo, do these slacks make my third buttock look fat? Not to mention, because of a certain anatomical necessity, you'd be forced to install that third buttock on either one side or the other. The deciding factor, I guess, being do you wipe left or right? Take my advice and just learn to be happy with what you have, and try to be first in line the day they come up with brain augmentation. Sincerely, with all due respect, my friend and certainly not yours, Dr. Jones.
Thanks, Dr. Jones, for responding to Sandy's butt augmentation question from Butt, Montana. I think they should have always called it Butt, Montana.
She sold us. Sorry, Rosie is overdue but they sold us Heart Garden. Shouldn't have. We can't do it again until they have had annual again. Heartworm test. All right.
So she's doing pet.
Sorry, I was
She's
just
doing pet health.
I was just
housekeeping in the middle of the podcast.
Pardon me, I know. Anyway, all right. So
is it a podcast? What is this?
Well, it is. It's just a video podcast.
Podcast is a subset of what it is. New segment alert.
Segment. It's called
On the Town
with Jenny and Tymel. So we'll introduce Tymel to you later as we step out into
Tymel's
the
a good egg.
streets. And that's it.
That's the new segment. We're going to see how it goes.
We're going to see how that goes.
It's like an exploration into humanity.
Character and just
life.
Day to day.
Yeah, the amazing rainbow of people that live here in the Berkshires. Speaking of rainbows.
Hey, Tymel.
How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? You too. How you doing?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Nothing much. Living in the Berkshires.
How's life?
Beautiful, beautiful.
What's with the accent?
I don't know.
Yeah.
New girlfriend. 19.
19? Wait a minute. How old are you?
29. Black don't crack though. On her mom's issues.
What do you mean, what mom's issues?
Like basically her mom is a stranger for her, my mom is a stranger with me.
Oh, okay, right,
She's adopted, I'm adopted, and just kicked it.
She's a citizen?
Yeah. Yeah. She's from Springfield.
All right, well, this is good because, Tymel, your luck, you haven't had the greatest luck with the ladies, right?
I had short-term luck, not long-term luck.
Okay, and what have you think you've learned something this past year from...
No, but no, I'm joking. Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned that you have to have patience, and you can't just dive in. You gotta you gotta marinate the pool before you dive in the pool.
Marinate the pool.
You gotta marinate
Good.
it. You're not always right, 100%.
Wait, so that's pretty great, Tymel.
Yeah, I'm
all right. What were we gonna go do? You want to go get a pedicure?
I like that.
Do you? I need to, because you like a good pedicure,
Definitely,
right?
my feet is
I need
crusty.
my first one for the spring.
Ooh, I need my first one so I won't have to cut my girl legs no more.
All right, let's go do it. It's 3:20. It's pedicure time.
Pedicure time.
I get married.
You know, you like to match with your shoes, your high
Don't
heels.
mind. Very
This is more of your color.
That is crazy. No. That's salmon cake. I don't know.
All right, a little more darker.
Deeper wine or a spark?
I will go with the pink color.
The lighter one?
Yeah, the
You
lighter
think?
one. Yeah.
I'm going with Lynn's pick. All right, it's biggest toe for a woman.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, I'm not kidding. It's kind of bigger than yours. Look, I can hitchhike with my toe.
You really can. You can ride a canoe with that.
I know.
You know, I'm just trying to get back into my Cuban style. Not
Right, I
dressed
always
so
forget you're part Cuban.
and Jamaican,
Jamaican, Cuban.
Asian, and Native American. Yeah. I'm a chocolate swirl, my brother. Cocoa butter, any cocoa butter products. Any cocoa butter
Do you use
products.
Palmer's?
Yes, I do.
Freaking so, but I've been using Palmer's now for
I've been using it
probably
for the past 4
20
years.
years.
The one I buy is in a black
Even
container.
big wide. I haven't seen the black
I like the bottom. The
because it's
bottom
black.
It's black. This is nice.
I do file my toes though. Throughout.
Yeah, you got like 5 animals now.
6.
What?
2 cats, 4 dogs. Yeah. But that's enough. I mean, we're gonna stop unless we maybe were able to have a farm.
Ah, you got chickens. Don't forget about chickens.
You don't have pets, right?
No, my landlord won't allow it.
Oh, really?
Only if you have like a medical card for them.
Well, is that what brought you here?
Yep.
They adopted you and
Yeah.
brought you here.
When I was 15, then I left when I was 18.
Oh wait, where'd you go? Okay.
West Virginia College for gymnastics scholarship, and
Oh,
then
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Really? That's
yeah,
cool.
gymnastics was my first love.
Oh, we might have to do it. Wait, the massage part is coming. This is the best part. I might fall asleep. Oh, it's
I love
really
it. I
good.
love it.
I love it.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. It's
That's
so
it.
relaxing. Feels good, and it makes me feel all clean. If my feet are clean and well manicured, I'm ready.
But it's okay. You live and you learn.
You live and you learn. That is true. That's Tymel's motto and kind of my motto, I gotta say.
But my old motto is you live and you learn, but you live more than you learn because it takes you a while to
catch up and
learn
realize
your experience. See you soon. I come by this Saturday.
Okay, good.
All right.
Bye.
See you
We'll do this
Saturday, too.
again.
This week on the docket for Pro Not Pro is Tim Burton's Dumbo, which we went to see last night.
We did go to see last night.
Right. And maybe during we can delineate between Dumbo General and Tim Burton's Dumbo because they are indeed two different things.
Yeah, I mean, followed the same story as Disney.
Did they, though?
Although it wasn't a musical, I actually was missing some of the singing
so
songs.
were you pro or not pro Tim Burton's Dumbo?
I was still pro.
I am not pro Tim Burton's Dumbo.
Honestly, in this version, I mean, the CGI was really good of the elephant. The
was.
eyes
I
were
agree.
so sweet. I bought that elephant.
Now, again,
and when he
'cause
flies
I
for the
am
first
pro
time,
Dumbo. I am super pro Dumbo.
right?
And I'm even pro Dumbo in Tim Burton's Dumbo.
Yeah.
But I am not pro
As
Tim
a
Burton's
whole.
Dumbo because I think he just does some things, especially in these new ones where he reworks it like Willy Wonka.
It's all a bit
The
Willy
worst
Wonka.
garbage.
I wouldn't call it pure garbage because visually it's attractive, and I could see even like kids really liking some of the spectacular of it. But I felt a lot for the Dumbo and Mama, of course, and the kids a little bit.
I thought the kids were wretched, especially the young girl who was just like,
Yeah, I needed a little more emotion or movement in the face from her. I thought the boy
you could
was
smell
kinda cute.
that little actress's arrogance from the concession stand in the lobby. Arrogant little wench.
I don't know
is
if it
what
was
I'd say.
so arrogant. I think it was just more maybe stiff and maybe it was her first
What's
film.
the difference?
Well, stiff and nerves is not exactly
Just
full-time
because some
arrogant.
kid doesn't need if she
I
wants
know.
if she's going to survive in this business, she needs to handle it.
Look.
She's got to handle my not pro on her performance.
I can call a little kid an asshole if it be. I'm not. That's fine.
little asshole.
But She was okay.
She was a little asshole. That's
She was okay. Colin Farrell
phoned
was
it in.
also okay. He was phoning it in. He was probably like, oh, I got to do Dumbo, like.
Yeah, what after that sex tape with him doing lines and having sex with that woman on his couch.
Wait,
it's
when
not
was
been
that?
so good.
How did I miss that?
I can't believe you've never seen the Colin Farrell sex
But is
tape.
that way a long time ago?
A few years.
Oh, well,
Took Rob Lowe a little longer
that slide.
to shake it off.
that was way back. Yeah, but it didn't destroy him.
No,
that
but
was
he's
like
still
in the 80s.
he's still in the trough.
DeVito.
DeVito was okay.
DeVito was fine as that part. A little chewy chips, like with the, but that's it. That's the character.
But he's good with chewy chips. He can handle chewy
yes.
chips.
He was good. Michael Keaton was a little phony-ish, but then again, that's kind of his character.
He just always falls back into the Batman voice. I mean, he can't
There
stop.
yeah.
And this time he's not doing his Batman voice. He's doing Christian Bale's
He's
Batman.
doing somebody else's Batman.
Now, let me tell you why I'm not pro.
Yeah.
The elimination of 2 musical numbers, which they didn't totally eliminate them, show me that whoever made that movie is chicken shit. First of all, they took out the drunk elephants, the pink elephants.
Well, he sees.
He sees,
you'll see the movie, sorry.
They kind of recycle it in for a second,
But
but
he's
they don't
not
do
drunk.
the song.
He didn't take the
and
potion.
Little Dumbo did not drink the potion. Now,
Right.
have we entered a world so rigid and so governed by ethical delusion
That we
that a
don't want
little
the little
baby pink elephant can't drink a beer?
Well, you
and
said
have
little baby pink elephant.
You know what I mean. Little baby elephant can't have a little bit of beer
Yeah.
and then have a little goofy situation. I mean, I got drunk at many times as a small child.
Well,
look
we're not
look
sure
what
that
happened to me.
worked out so
Yeah,
well
maybe you're right.
for you.
All
But,
right, anyway, but Dumbo, it worked out just fine. Loosened them up for the flight. So they took out that number.
Well, they also didn't.
And
they didn't.
They took out the crows. Why?
They didn't take out the. Oh, right. I was going to say they put in the little bit of Baby Mine, someone singing it. They didn't do the full song. I would have
They did
almost
with Arcade Fire.
at the
I like
end
that.
during the credits, but I would have liked a little more during the actual scene. But it was still great. I thought they.
But the crows, they edited out the 2 black crow
Yeah.
that are in the cast, and they sing a nice kind of
Jazzy New
Orleans
song.
thing, and they've got thick, yes, indeed, they have thick so-called black accents in it in the movie, in the original Dumbo.
Yeah. Well, maybe they could have had those songs with that style of music, but
Yeah,
not
just-
had them be
Yeah, spruce it up a little bit, you know.
Black
Doesn't need-
Crows, I guess, but just still.
But so what? I mean, I understand why Dumbo can't have that in it, but there's some like ridiculous, bootylicious rap song, and that makes him, $8 million. Is that not a horrible distillation of African American culture that does not represent and is stupid?
No,
Yes.
it is. I think that the thing just goes back a little farther with the sort of that look and the way they made the Black Crows look, like not fully blackface, but it's almost like a blackface, which
Yeah, I
goes
think
back.
this is
Anyway,
everything that's wrong with the world right now. Right in there, the fact that they can't cover that great song with the 2.
I think it should have been
black-
covered with.
That's what I'm
with,
saying.
Black vocalists singing New Orleans style. That's
Right.
it. It's not making
not
fun of
even.
them. It's
or
just
switch it up completely. But you can smell the fear on Tim Burton's sweaty little brow with his hair.
But here, Nick,
sticking
not
up.
necessarily. They may have. It's a different movie. They may have just decided, forget that scene.
know.
I think it's really just. It's not a musical. They had that little her singing, the mermaid woman singing, but it's not a musical, and that's okay. Because here's the thing: they didn't make a full blown musical and cut out songs. It's not a musical.
Neither is Dumbo.
Yes, it is. The
No,
original
it's not.
cartoon.
The entire thing is not a musical. There's plenty of scenes.
But all Walt Disney movies have songs in it.
All right, yes.
There's the scenes
But
have
then you
a
have
song.
to look at his track record. You got to look at his track record with Willy Wonka. Now, he took
Oh,
a perfectly decent concept of the
I don't
Oompa
think it
Loompas and
should have
destroyed it.
I don't think Willy Wonka
Put a
should-
little Indian midget, and he duplicated him genetically. I mean, digitally, 100 times. He
saw-
couldn't even get a decent Oompa Loompa.
I miss the Oompa Loompas.
And then they
I
do
gotta say.
and then the Oingo Boingo rock
So
treatments.
they didn't even
I
sing
can't deal
the
with
"I've got another puzzle for you."
No,
I didn't
it-
see the whole movie.
it. It was, but it was like an Oingo Boingo. Like,
I wouldn't
I've
see-
got another puzzle for you.
Yeah.
It was like funked up.
The
and
worst
bad.
thing about Willy Wonka is,
And I'm tired. I'm tired of having things from my childhood, precious things, Precious things.
Well,
Destroyed.
maybe you can never fully capture the original thing again, and some things
So don't
shouldn't.
try.
Some things I do agree you shouldn't even tackle and try. I feel like this was a different take. It wasn't a musical. It wasn't animated, so it is completely
It was
different.
animated. Large
Well,
portions
CG
of it were animated.
CGI animation.
Yes,
but
different.
not full blown cartoon. But again, that little elephant's eyes.
Uncanny Valley, right? That's where animation looks so real that you get sick. Maybe that's what happened.
Wait, what do you mean that so real that you get sick?
Well, they can animate human characters
Right.
so realistically with CG that
That
you
would-
can't tell the difference, and the overall effect is nausea. Apparently,
Really?
in human beings. Yeah, it's called the Uncanny Valley. That's why Pixar and all these big companies, they dial it back to a cartoony level on purpose.
I
They
need to go to the
You didn't know
Uncanny
that?
Valley.
You
No.
don't. You'd be more nauseous than already you are all the time.
Wow, I wonder why that is. Because it's so real.
Because you're disgusted by the whole concept of an artificial human. It's like our systems revolt. However,
Interesting.
elephants fine. I was not nauseous, but maybe that's why I'm mad, just
Oh,
because
those
they
little
weren't real
eyes.
elephants.
The best part was the eyelashes.
I mean, sometimes I get that way with fantasy, and I feel so wonderful. And then the movie ends, and I realize I'm just back in this miserable world where baby elephants don't fly.
Miserable world, maybe. In the Berkshires, it's not as miserable. I'm just going to add that little plug.
But are there any flying elephants?
No, but there's flying Murphs.
Oh, Murph. All right, I guess that's enough on that.
No, I think that. So.
Oh, Murph.
All right, so that concludes.
I guess that's
our
it
segment.
for them. Yes.
Okay.
But I don't even know where I stand anymore, though.
No, you did good. It was good.
I think I want to take it back.
I don't know if I
and
can.
both be pro. No, I feel like I betrayed little Dumbo.
All right. We're going to go back? I
No,
lost
we're
all
not
my
going to go
energy.
over it. I'm just saying I might want to reverse my decision.
Oh, you want to do it now? And we'll.
All right, I'm pro Dumbo. Let's move on.
All right. It
I'm
turns
pro
out,
Tim
you know
Burton's
what?
Dumbo.
You never know what's going to
Whatever.
really happen in this show.
I
We
can't-
talked about it so much that Nick actually changed his viewpoint and is now pro Dumbo.
But only because I'm so sickened by myself.
well,
anyway,
I think you
let's
just
move
need
on.
to,
Lighten up.
and be free with yourself. Let's
So
see.
next week.
Next week is
you really got to
another fantastic
get off the couch and come
artist
see
coming back.
Anna Tivell.
Anna Tivell is fabulous.
Anna Tivell is playing on Thursday the 18th at
Yes.
8 o'clock. She's an opener named Dietrich Strauss.
Yep.
If you don't know who this woman is, you're going to.
Yeah,
and
she
you'll
was
feel
like
super dumb if you don't take a
in
chance
the
to come
Rolling
here and sing
Stone
her. She was
list.
just in Rolling Stone, featured twice in 2 months, again in Billboard. She's all
She's
over the
great.
place. She's an amazing
Great.
singer-songwriter. And
all these
she'll be back on
singer-songwriters
Thursday.
don't miss them. This talent it's incredible.
Yeah. Roll the clip.
I listened to this great interview a while back on the radio. There was a border guard talking about the 2-mile stretch of rickety fence line that he was in charge of. And he said every morning he would walk his whole stretch of fence line and he would find wire cutters and holes all along it. And he just told in the interview, he told a lot of stories of people that he had picked up and that he had met and where they were trying to go and what they were hoping life would be like. Anyway, this song came out of that. It's called Fence Line. Alone in the dark at the edge of the border, a coyote calling the moon from the sky, the bright shining eye of a circling vulture and holes in the old fence line. And traveling far from the land of my father, the red cactus flower and the weight of a crime, the faraway barking of dogs by the water and holes in the old fence line. And angels look away, unbar the pearly gate 'Cause down here at the border, the dogs are getting close. And all of my dreaming, a house by a river, a small bit of land for my beautiful wife, something to show for a lifetime of labor, and holes in the old fence line. And I crawl in the dirt to the edge of a country, my hammering heart and the dust in my eyes. I traded the night for the last of my money and holes in the old fence line. And angels, look away, unbar the pearly gate, unblock the road. 'Cause down here at the border, down here at the border, I'm just an animal. Alone in the dark at the edge of the border, a coyote calling the moon from the sky, the bright shining eye of a circling vulture, and holes in the old fence line.
Saturday is 420.
Saturday is 420. Unbelievable. 42019.
4/2019, and that will be with
Steal Your Peach,
which is a great band fronted by the popular Rev Tour, who also has the Rev Tour band. But anyway, if you don't know about this band, it is basically a
Allman and Grateful
Dead mashup.
Yeah,
and it's
they
great.
kill. They
yeah,
kill.
yeah, they do a great job.
I do have a clip of their last show. We should roll it.
Okay, good.
Roll it. Roll the clip.
Baby, I want somebody sweet and kind on the country. Baby, do you wanna go? You can't go, darling. Your sister Lucille says she wanna go. You know I'm gonna let her. Hey!
I do want to talk about one more thing before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Facebook has not approved our boost for the 5th Barncast. Last week's.
Yeah. Well,
4
it's very
days
upsetting.
I've been waiting for review. Okay? No reason.
Our lives depend on it, Facebook.
So I believe that we are under assault.
You think
we're
under
being
attack?
censored by Mark Zuckerberg himself.
Maybe. I don't know. Should we write to him?
I thought I saw him lurking outside on the barn.
Yeah, sometimes I think he's kind of coming in to check out what we're doing.
But it doesn't make sense. 5 days now. It just is in review, usually 24 hours. And we do this all the time. We boost our posts every day. No problem. No sweat. No big whoop.
Maybe
But
they're
this
coming
time,
down on us like
For what?
Like they came on to John Lennon, the FBI. They're after us
That's what I'm saying.
because we're too cool. I don't know. We're free. We're open. Marijuana laws. I don't know.
So I don't know what's going on, but if anybody out there has listened to this and wants to write angry letters to Facebook that they should leave us alone.
Yeah, leave the barn alone.
Leave the barn alone. Let them post. Let them boost.
Let the barn
Let
live.
us boost.
Let us boost.
So, and you know what? It hasn't really affected too negatively how many views we've got.
No, it hasn't.
So
It
fuck
hasn't.
you, Facebook.
That's
That's
right.
what I say.
Right, but we're gonna put this on Facebook. So
What do you see?
What?
Fuck Facebook.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Right, right.
Fuck them in hell.
All right.
I want them to kneel.
You're right. All right, so that wraps up our show this week.
It sure does, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a lot.
Woo!
Murphy?